What are we doing, Rayya?
Hello, everybody. Good evening. It is Monday, November 3rd. What the heck? How is it already November? I
Boy,
can't.
it got there fast.
I can't even. We are here in Tanner's backyard and loving it, by the way. Joining me tonight is Connie.
Hi.
Tanner, as always, and you'll see her pop into frame eventually, but sweet baby Cassie is with us as well.
That's right. My dog will absolutely get in the shot.
I know she's been trying to crawl into my lap the whole time we've been sitting here. She's an absolute ray of sunshine. Yeah. How are we doing post-Halloween weekend, everybody?
Man, I wore it out.
Yeah?
I went hard. I did 2 Halloween shows on Halloween, and then I had a Halloween movie night here on that Saturday night.
Yep.
Yeah, how was that? What did you guys watch?
We watched Frankenhooker.
I'm not going to ask what that's about.
Oh, man. You know, it's everything you're thinking. And then a bunch of shit you're not, because it goes a whole bunch of places.
How old is this movie?
Came out in 1990.
Did y'all drink every time you saw a nipple?
Oh, yeah.
That's
My
the
wife
drinking
keeps
game I learned
count.
from them.
She keeps count of how many nipples are on the screen at any time. Like, she's counting cumulative.
Genuinely impressive.
Yeah, definitely. I love a good drinking game with them.
That's right. My wife's a down-ass chick.
What about you, Connie? Did you have a good Halloween weekend?
I had a great Halloween weekend. I was dressed as Lunette from the Big Comfy Couch. So
Yes!
I kept wanting people to ask me what time it was because she's the one who like sits on the floor and she
Does
pretends
the
to be a
stretch.
clock with her legs. But we just gave out Halloween candy, and the family that owns the house had a counter to see how many people were coming through trick-or-treating, and all my friends were like, we barely got anyone, like maybe 100 people. We had about 1,400 people come through the house and trick-or-treat.
1,400?
Yeah, so he had a clicker, our neighbor had a clicker.
Wow.
And it was one of those neighborhoods that seemed like people were dropping their kids off to come trick-or-treating around. So that was super cool. But also there were some lazy-ass kids who were like getting around in a golf cart. I'm like, no. You need to walk from house to house and really earn your candy.
Get those steps in, kids.
Right? Come on, little dude.
It's part of the experience. Like,
Oh, definitely.
I don't even know.
I would never. That's probably, as a kid, I enjoyed like the idea of trick-or-treating, like going from house to house and like seeing all the different costumes, but I actually didn't eat candy growing up.
Really?
So I would get my candy and literally give it to my sister because I was like, this does nothing for me.
I'm like, damn, I want to be your sister. Let's go. I'm like, I was eating every other piece that we gave out. I'm like, one for you, one for me.
Right? We bought a big old bag right when they started selling Halloween candy, and then we ate it and had to buy new candy to give out.
Yeah, wouldn't be a problem in my house. If you need me to project candy, I won't touch it. I promise. Not my
Yeah.
thing.
Thank
Not
you
my
for your
thing.
service.
More of a wine kind of gal. Can you give me a wine? in
Wine?
my trick-or-treat?
Or like little shooters.
Oh, my cousin had a bottle of Ciroc next to the candy bowl that he was giving out to kids. Or giving a candy out to kids, giving the Ciroc out to parents. Let me just clarify that.
One of the kids, not kids, I shouldn't call him a kid because he's in his mid-20s, but one of the younger people I work with,
Kids.
he made Jell-O shots for all the adults in his neighborhood.
Aw.
Man of the people.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
Guys.
service.
He's a winner. He's a gem for sure.
Love that.
Yeah. All right. Before we got on air, there was some news announced in our lovely city. Our Dallas Stars are getting a Stadium Series game in 2027. Tanner, do you know what that means?
I don't.
That means that the Dallas Stars are getting to play a hockey game at Jerry World.
Holy Toledo.
Yes, I am so pumped. I love when like Winter Classic or Stadium Series happens. I love how they can transform a football stadium into a hockey arena. Like, it's so cool.
I'm so excited for this. I know that Penn State's hockey team is playing at Beaver Stadium in January as well. And I'm like, I just love the environment. I love the atmosphere. I love the change of pace. But, like, Jerry World is going to be packed, I hope. Please pack Jerry World.
It will be. I
But
can't imagine it not being.
I'm also curious about the way that the stands will be because obviously the arena needs to be built inside of it. But how far back are the people going to be if they're like on those end zone seats?
Well, I wonder if it's going to be similar to when it was in the Cotton Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to the Winter Classic back in 2020, and when I tell you that is a bucket list experience, like, I fully mean it. I loved every minute of being there. It was January 1st, so it was probably like 45, 50 degrees outside. So it wasn't like super cold, but cold enough that you're
Thank
like,
you, Texas.
hockey. The game was incredible. It was actually like a come from behind win for the Stars. So, and we played the Nashville Predators for that one. And just the vibes are so different, like when you're outside versus inside. So I'm assuming that they'll have a similar layout to that.
Yeah. Please, I know it's going to be coldish, but please open that stadium because
They have to. I had the same thought. They
there's
have to keep the roof open for
gotta
that.
be cold when you're watching the hockey game outside. It's part of the experience.
The whole point is to be outside. Also, Cassie is totally flagging to me that we have drinks that we're trying in front of us as well.
Oh, that's right. They are all stacked down there.
Yeah,
huh?
Cassie's like, what are we drinking? What did my Aunt Connie bring for us today?
Yeah, so we had a long and fun weekend. So I was like, you know what? I don't really feel like drinking today, but I love a beverage. And so I went to the Total Wine and I got a variety pack of mocktails. So in this pack, there's an espresso martini, which we have not tried yet, but we're going to shortly, which they don't call an espresso mocktaini, and I'm really disappointed about the miss there. But the other ones are like a margarita and a Moscow Mule. So really excited to see how this goes. We'll keep you guys posted as we refill our drinks. But
Yeah, we're gonna
cheers.
try to work our way through the pack
Yeah,
while
who
we're
is it?
talking.
Hey, cheers. How about that?
go.
What a hey, wonderful. Cheers, you audience.
Wow.
It's not bad. It's a little sweet. It's like
Yeah.
a
It is
sweet
very
cold brew.
sweet.
Yeah, and I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but I do love a good espresso martini, and this is a great substitute,
Yeah.
like non-alcoholic substitute.
Like if you got like the little like cold foam sprays that they have now in the grocery stores, that would be really good on top of this.
Or like if you got like cinnamon or something, you can add that too. Like make it. Have you done the espresso martini flight at Leela's before?
No, I haven't. Tell me more.
So last year around this time, like for the holiday season, that was one of the things that they offered, and I think one was like s'mores flavored, one was some sort of cookie, and then they had like a regular one, and so they just changed like the toppings on an espresso martini, and it was really cool, like really yummy.
Oh, I love
Oh, I think it was
that.
Nutella. I want to say it was
Oh,
Nutella,
yeah.
s'more, and like a regular one.
Yeah, Halcyon does something like that. I think they did a Reese's Pieces one at one point. That's why I was really excited about it. But also, like, if I'm making them at home, instead of using vodka, I'll use tequila or I'll use Screwball because I like the peanut butter
I love
that comes
Screwball.
with it. It's so good.
Yeah. Peanut butter rules. Everybody else is second.
Agreed.
Have you tried the peanut butter and jelly Reese's cups?
I have not. Are they good?
I had that for the first time this week. It was not bad. I was expecting it to be like 50-50 ratio. It was like 75-25, so it was a good amount.
So it's just a little bit of jelly in there. Huh?
Just a little bit.
So it's like a jelly-filled Reese's cup. Is that what it is?
Yeah, man.
Like slightly jellied Reese's cup, yeah.
I would try it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
It really was not bad.
honestly, like
So-
I've had like peanut butter and jelly flavored chicken wings before. Like I feel like that's a good flavor profile.
What?
I don't even have words for that.
Dirty Bones peanut butter and
Dirty
jelly.
Bones had a PB&J chicken wings.
Mhm.
All right, man. I got a little everything everywhere.
I'm like, my brain's just buffering trying to picture this flavor profile. But you know what? Sounds
Surprisingly, really
great.
good. So I'm not going to be mad about it. What I am going to be mad about is if we lose this game tonight, Connie. Within the next hour, the Cowboys are going to kick off against the Arizona Cardinals. And because it's us today, I am going to take as much time as I want just to talk about all things Cowboys. This is going to be like a little therapy session for us. What do you think?
I think therapy is very much needed for all Cowboys fans, regardless of season, but specifically right now, it's feeling really harder.
Yeah.
A lot harder.
Tell me more. Tell me more of where your feels are at with how this season is going. Is it going the way you expected to? Better? Worse?
It kind of is the way I expected to. I was thinking about this the other day, and when we did an episode back in the summer at the winery, you asked what we were thinking about preseason and the decisions that were being made, and I was like, I don't feel good about it. And you were like, giving me more information about the trades that were going on. I was like, okay, maybe there's hope. And like all Cowboys fans, I felt a little bit of hope from just talking to Rayya and getting excited about it. But then
I have to correct you. I'm probably not the one that gave you the hope. It was probably Charlie because I'm the pessimist in this family.
I don't know, man.
But continue.
you were definitely more optimistic than I was. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like between injuries, between play calls, between everything else that's just going on this season and the way that the games are going, I'm like, all right, maybe there's a chance. Maybe something will work out. And then it hasn't. So we're going to go with that for now.
Really? What about you, Tanner?
Oh, okay. First, the gauntlet has been thrown down. Brandon Aubrey you've been called out.
I knew you were going to go
68
here.
68 yards. The 70-yard field goal is coming home.
It has to.
It's gonna come. It's
Now
gonna
that
be-
now that we have a record of 68 yards
From Jacksonville.
from who gives a who saw that coming? Literally,
Right.
nobody knew this kicker's name.
It's all right. He got the boot.
Clearly,
Now BA's got to go out here and show him what for. Nah, man, I'm a little on the fence about Shoddy.
really.
I see adjustments, but I don't see progress. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They'll do things like, okay, well, maybe we have a little defense here, and then it'll work for like 2 plays, and then it seems like everybody's confused again, and nothing really happens.
But is it what you would expect for a first season head coach, or would you expect him to be progressing better, or what are your thoughts there?
I mean, obviously, it's difficult when you don't even have a full roster before kickoff when the season starts. So you're always coming from behind in Jerryland, right? So I don't know. I would have liked to see. It's just really messy right now. Is all I can really say about it. And I'm a casual fan. I don't get as deep as most, but I don't know, man. Y'all got to be a little bit cooler than that. I mean, you can't have the highest scoring offense and then your defense can't do nothing.
I
Not
know.
one iota of thing. You know what I mean?
All right, take it away.
I feel like what you're telling me is the Cowboys are sending mixed signals, and you're not a fan.
It is difficult to read.
It's really hard.
Men.
What do these men even want?
I don't think Shoddy's the problem. I think Shoddy is doing everything he possibly can to keep this thing moving in the right direction. I think you hit the nail on the head when you said the defense is the most inconsistent and troublesome part of this roster.
Right.
They have suffered a lot of injuries. I am not going to be surprised if Trayvon Diggs never wears a Cowboys uniform ever again. Trade deadline is tomorrow. For him to suddenly have a concussion, something happen at home, that just screams, this is sketchy to me. I think they're trying to offload him. And, I've heard some rumblings that there could be some defensive help coming. Jerry Jones has been, or I should say Stephen Jones, has been making calls to teams that are not contenders. There is a couple names out there that I would be excited about. From the Miami Dolphins, Minka Fitzpatrick. I believe he's a safety. We are
Okay.
in desperate need of help in the secondary, like desperate. I need somebody who can hit somebody. With Donovan Wilson being sidelined as long as he has been. So we'll see if they're able to put some tape on this defense. I would just, in a perfect world, I would want this defense to be, quote, like serviceable. I want them to be able to make a stop. Just one.
Make a
one
stop.
or two a game. Because that offense is just that good that I think you can cover it up a little bit. And as far as how I feel about how this season is going, it's going better than I thought it would. Although we're about to hit the toughest part of our schedule after tonight's game. We're going to go into our bye week next week, and then it's going to be an absolute gauntlet of a schedule. We have to play the Chiefs. We have to play the Lions. We're going to have to play Philly again. We've got some big matchups coming up, and I feel like to this point, to be where we're at with a potential solution coming, I'm kind of still optimistic. I do think Philly is going to figure their shit out, and they are going to be a playoff team, but the possibility of being a wild card team is still there. It's not dead. I mean, we saw Jaden Daniels completely fall apart yesterday due to injury, so maybe you don't have to worry about the Commanders anymore. Jackson Dart lost Cam Scatterbo. We don't have to worry about them anymore.
That's really sad for my family.
So sad. I was all about this kid, by the way, this psychopath. I love a crazy white boy. But, but like, you know, I'm like cautiously optimistic. I'm not as bummed out as I thought I would be at this point in the season.
Yeah, you know, I feel bad for you guys because I only care about my fantasy team, and since there's 4 of them, it's kind of mixed feelings all the time. But the Cowboys, you know, you want the homers to do well because, like Connie has described, the town is happier and nicer when the Cowboys win.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
People cut you off in traffic less.
Oh my God, less road rage. That's so
Right.
true, though.
Everybody's having a better time when the Cowboys win.
They really are. Yeah. I stand by it.
And it's really rough to have, you know, MVP style play out of your quarterback and offense, and then you still get blown out by 30 points. Because you can't outscore something when you're not stopping anybody.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
very true. That Panthers game was really tough,
Oh, yeah.
and last week's game.
Hello.
Oh, here's Cassie. Queen Cassie has finally made her camera debut.
That's right. She's very excited.
She's so excited we're here. So excited. I already forgot who we played last week. Cassie took me away.
The Commanders.
We didn't. We beat the Commanders.
We beat the Commanders. I mean, didn't we play the Bears?
We lost to the Bears. We lost to
Yeah.
the Panthers, and we lost last week in a game that I felt like was winnable, but I can't remember who we played.
I'm like, I am so distracted right now, you guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh, hello.
It's gonna come to me eventually.
Yeah,
but you
But
know,
at the end of the day, you mentioned the injuries on the Giants, the injuries on the Commanders, which we'll get to for Christine, who is not here today. But
we're
at the
terrible.
same time, unfortunately, we're still in a pod that's not contending with the rest of the NFC.
That's fair.
And that's
Fair to
where we
say.
really need to be, is just an overall division contender and not just in our little group. So
I mean, that's true. I mean, did y'all see the NFC North fall apart yesterday? The Bears won and the Vikings won, while the Packers and Lions lost. Like, that's crazy.
That is crazy because the Packers are the best team in the NFL right now.
Or are the Panthers better than we thought they were?
Both of those are true. Panthers are better than we thought they were. And also, go Pack, go.
I didn't like those uniforms yesterday.
No, they were terrible.
They lost the game when they walked out to the field. I'm sorry.
They're as
Kristen.
bad as those Steelers uniforms from a few nights ago.
God.
Oh, the
No,
Transformers?
No,
Yeah.
I'm out.
That.
Throwback or not, them hoes is ugly.
What are they thinking?
Right.
Who is designing these costumes?
I mean, they're probably throwing back to 1920s or whatever, but everybody's like, man, we progressed for a reason. You know, with the retro super clean yellow and black can be that way, and it can be retro as it gets. We don't need to go back to the 20s.
I mean, I feel like in some situations, like I feel like the old school
When they look
Giants
good,
jerseys look good.
like when you get the powder blues on the San Diego, that looks or San Diego. Well, on the fucking Chargers.
The LA Chargers.
That's
Right.
I feel like there needs to be like just an overall popular vote. If you don't make it, you cannot wear the retro uniforms again. Like,
Right.
I'm so sorry, you tried. The people have spoken.
You know which uniforms I really like, and they're not throwback uniforms, but do y'all remember when the NFL used to do those color rush uniforms?
Yeah.
The Seattle lime green jerseys were by far my favorite. The highlighter green ones.
Man,
Those popped.
our friend Brandon would absolutely unfriend you over that.
This is what I do. I literally have takes that I know Brandon's going to light me on fire
Right.
for.
You hear that, Brandon?
I'm still coming for him.
You know what?
That's
Brandon's
right.
not here right now, so speak as much as you want. He can come later.
I mean, he was literally sitting next to me every week for the past 4 months, and I still said whatever I wanted.
No danger here.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Well, how do you guys see the season going? Do you really do you agree with me that we could be in the playoffs, or are y'all feeling like you're smoking something over there, Rayya?
I think it is more advantageous for the Cowboys to not be in the playoffs.
Elaborate.
I think it gives us a better draft position.
That's true. That's correct. It could give us a better
And
draft
right
position.
now, all of Jerry propaganda is based on, I was the one that came up with that trade for Herschel Walker. So,
Oh, you haven't heard
He's
about
trying-
his latest glory holes?
right?
No, seriously. That's
what now?
So, in a press conference, somebody asked Dak what do you think Jerry Jones is doing to fix these issues your team is having, or something? I don't know. But Dak was talking about how Jerry was on the phone and was like, I have to make a deal about this oil. There's $1.5 billion of oil, and I have to finish this thing. I don't know. But he's talking about it now. He's constantly, Jerry is talking about drilling into the ground for more oil. So more.
Not going to
glory
fix our
hole.
football team.
No, he's just gonna make
What?
billions and billions more dollars.
Right? You talk about failing upward. That some people just do it. Jerry Jones fails upward.
Hey, he's rich.
He's rich.
Rich people are crazy.
Rich super crazy.
Yeah, but no, I would love to believe what you are saying right now, but I don't have that optimism to get me there. I think that we're not gonna have a I don't think we're gonna make the wild card. I feel like the other teams are gonna pull something else out that we're just not gonna see. I don't know. I feel like there's been a lot more upsets this year. I say that every year though, so that's.
I just feel like it's not as cut and dry in terms of division leaders as it normally is outside of Philly, because then you look at all the drama in the NFC North. We don't know. I would have said the Lions are probably the best team still, but the Packers keep dropping rando games. They tied with us, guys.
Right. It's so weird.
And then
Yeah.
in the South, you got the Bucks, and then possibly the Panthers could make a run. That could be interesting. And then in the West, Seattle's really good. LA is sometimes pretty good. San Fran is trying to be good, but still is getting injured every which way. I just feel like it's more open than we think it is, and I just think that's just Dallas pessimism clouding our judgment.
As the Dallas Cloudy pessimist, yeah. Welcome to the party, baby. This is where we're at.
I feel like I've completely reversed roles.
Well, you know what? Cheers to you hopefully being right. That's what I want to see.
You know what? And tomorrow when we post this, it could be a big old disclaimer. We don't know what the fuck we talking about. Cowboys blew them out 100-6.
I mean, this game against Arizona could be interesting. Kyler Murray's is not starting. Hold on. He's not starting.
Is he suiting?
They said he's suiting up. He could be used, but they're rolling with Jacoby Brissett. And Jacoby Brissett isn't as mobile as Kyler Murray, but is mobile enough. They've got an outstanding tight end. Receivers are young, but they're not a quality team either. And we play really, really well at home. So I believe we're 3.5-point favorites in this one.
So, squeaking by.
Let's see it happen.
Get it done, guys. Don't make me look bad, please.
Right? Is this a shootout?
It's always going to be a shootout.
It's always a shootout, right?
You don't
If
play defense.
If there's no defense, you're just hucking that thing into the end zone every time. Hail Mary, Hail Mary.
Stephen A.
Hail
Smith
Mary.
has been calling us the Alice Cowboys because we don't play D.
Oh.
That
He's
man's a broke
not
clock.
wrong.
He's a broke clock.
Oh, Lord.
We should have recorded that as a sound effect, though, real quick.
Yeah, marked
we
it.
can. I can mark
Do it. Do it.
It's marked.
Oh, okay, cool. Love that.
I don't know what I was watching yesterday, but the soundbite, "You a bitch," popped up in my head the other day.
You talking about this? Ass. Oh, whoops.
You a bitch.
That one. I'm pretty sure that was
You
while I
a
was
bitch.
watching SMU in Miami. I must have seen something. Carson Beck, "You a bitch," but we'll get to that later.
All right.
All right. Anything else you guys want to say about the Dallas Cowboys before we jump into other nonsensical
What's
things?
the next drink over here? I want to try one of the other.
Yeah, let's
All
do
right,
that.
let's do it. All right, so I'm going to put some more ice in these, and we are going to try the. Where is the name of this thing? The Mocktails. So, give me a second.
Okay.
here. See
Okay.
how this goes.
Here, I got it. I'm the producer. Y'all talk.
So let's switch gears into college football. Or actually, no, I want to stay in the NFL before we move on. I know I touched on the craziness that's in the NFC. There were some really good games on Sunday. We talked about Christine and Jaden Daniels. So let's talk about that injury a little bit more. A lot of the controversy coming into today, this morning, was Jaden Daniels should Jalen wow, I am on the struggle bus.
Should Jaden Daniels have been taken out of the game sooner?
Thank you.
That's easy to say now, man.
I don't know. You're down 28 points. It's his first game back from injury. He's been fighting injuries all season.
I mean, if I'm him, I'm going to be pretty upset that I'm not out there, saving this team. I'm going to try to be out there as much as I can.
I mean, that's every athlete. That's valiant. But as the coach, knowing that this kid is your future.
I mean, I don't know, man. What are you going to do? Tell him stop? Hey, man, you need to come out of the game. We down. You need to come out of the game.
I mean, it happens all the time.
You need to come out of the
It
game.
happens all the time. Literally a few weeks ago, they pulled Tua out.
Finally! Get that man.
They've done it to Justin
hospital.
Fields.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I feel like there should be some protection on this kid. A lot of people are comparing him to RG3 and how Washington ruined RG3's career. He was a dynamic, mobile, exciting quarterback, very similar to what they have in Jaden Daniels. Why do they keep running him into the ground? Why?
I don't know. I feel like Tanner is making a point, though. Like, as an athlete, like, there's so many times you're like, I don't care how hurt I am. I'm going to push through.
For sure.
At some point, your coach is just going to let you do it because you would think that they know their bodies better than
You gonna pull
someone else from
LeBron?
next.
Hey, LeBron, we're down 23 points. You're coming out, man.
Yeah, you are pulling LeBron.
What?
It's called load management. NBA was a terrible example. You should know better.
I'm a sports personality. If I can do it, you can do it, folks. You can do it.
This is definitely like the Monday after Halloween.
Oh,
man.
for sure.
Hot
Yeah,
messes.
I'm like, maybe I was wrong, and maybe we did need alcohol today.
Just a little hair of the dog.
Just a little perk up.
Right?
But
We're all pretty bushed.
yeah, I'm like, and then I mean, it's always the whole hindsight 2020 thing where like, if they're not going to show the full injury on ESPN, it probably was bad enough to where they shouldn't.
Oh,
give
I
him
saw
one,
it
so.
live. It was. It made Charlotte
That
almost
was-
gag.
yeah.
She
It was
got
not
it.
pretty.
Had a problem about
After
it.
dislocating my own knee, like I can't handle dislocations on other people. Like I just instantly am like, ugh.
Not bad.
It definitely hurts, and it definitely it's not only is it shocking in a hurt way, but it's shocking in like that's not supposed to be there, and then you have like a panic about it. When
Yeah.
you dislocate something, you're like, my body says it's here, but it's not there.
When Dak Prescott dislocated his ankle, that was literally like a week after I had my knee surgery.
God.
Oh boy.
And I remember watching that game and being like, that looks oddly familiar.
Like, oh, that's what people saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time I was in high school. I was photographing a basketball game, and I had the whole progression of this young man running down, layup, destroyed his leg, and I got an email the next week asking, "Hey, you don't know me. I got your email from a friend. Can you send me those photographs?" And I was like, I don't want to have to look back at those. Like, I don't know why you would. Like, probably could have gone off and got a scholarship, and now here we are. But it's disgusting to watch.
Nope, it's gross. And fun fact, when you have like a major surgery like that, they have a camera in there that takes pictures of like what happened to your knee and like before they do the surgery and then after. And then your surgeon like walks you through it at your post-op. It's so gross. I was literally like, I was on the verge of throwing up at my own post-op appointment. So
I loved watching mine, but mine was also open knee too, so it was like extra gross. And then it wasn't until afterwards when I looked at it after it was all unbandaged that I was like, ah!
nope, I couldn't do it. Like when they changed the dressing, like I was sick. Like
Oof,
I do not do well with that stuff. No.
Thank
Well,
you
you
to
know
all our
what I-
medical professionals.
I do well with is this Mocktapolitan.
This is really good.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
has like a nice little sour kick to it.
I was gonna say it tastes like watermelon to me.
Yes.
I don't know what's actually in a Cosmopolitan. I think it's like what, cranberry?
Yeah, it's cranberry.
Yeah,
Live.
but it tastes like watermelon, but it's very good. But maybe that's the sour coming through.
Yeah. This is like a really yummy juice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would drink that one again.
Tasty, tasty.
I'm not mad at these. What's brand is this again?
That is a great question.
They're just called mocktails. I looked everywhere
Turn
on this
moments
thing.
into memories. Mocktails, uniquely crafted.
It might just be like
I think that's what the
foreign
brand is.
lead waste that they're just feeding us. We don't care. It tastes great.
Follow us at Drink Mocktails. Yeah,
I'm
so I
telling
think
you,
they're just
it's
called
just
mocktails.
called mocktails.
Who knew?
Good for them on the copywriting there.
Is there any other NFL things we want to get into before we switch into college football?
Oh no, I'm always ready to talk college football.
Let me set the scene, because this weekend was a really big deal for me, you guys.
Oh man.
It was SMU Homecoming, and for those of you who don't know,
Who'd you take to the dance?
there was no dance. It was just me and a bunch of alums watching football.
That's sad.
Ask
Ask Rayya to the dance.
So
Anderson Chelsea didn't
in
go
the
with you.
comments.
So Miami, at the time, is ranked number 10. SMU has only played Miami once in all of college football history, and that was back in 1965. And our head coach, Rhett Lashley, actually coached at the U. So there's like a little bit of drama there. And there are currently 4 players on the SMU roster that transferred from Miami.
From Miami, not
From Miami. So when
Okay.
Rhett Lashley took the job at SMU, he brought a whole bunch of Miami transfers with him. Most of them graduated last year, but there's 4 left. So there's also like a little rivalry there. I believe Miami was favored by 10 going into this game, because obviously they're ranked. We're not. We had a really shitty game the week before against Wake Forest where we lost 13-12. How is that a football score?
That's a gross football score.
It was the grossest football
there were
game I've
baseball
ever
scores
seen.
bigger than that.
I can't even. So because it's homecoming, because I haven't been to a game in a while, I was like circling this one. I'm like, I'm going to go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go. I legitimately forgot how fun it is to be at a college football game live. Like, even before the game started, I got there right in time for like all the pregame festivities. The man who plays Shooter McGavin in Happy Gilmore hit the TNT to start the game. I forgot his real name. I didn't know he was a SMU alum. Had no idea.
Oh, that's awesome.
Other famous people in the crowd include President George W. Bush, Bryson DeChambeau, my favorite golfer, Luke Bryan, country singer.
Luke Bryan. Hey,
When did this game become like a thing? Like crazy. And then of course like other football players from SMU's history were there. Michael Irvin was on the sideline for University of Miami. So it was a party. It was a really big fucking deal.
Which I wouldn't expect for just a general SMU underdog game. But maybe I guess homecoming just really brought the people out.
I think it was just the excitement of playing a school like the University of Miami. They're so polarizing. They have had these dominant seasons. I think they're 5-time national champions. So I think it was just that excitement that brought people in. And I'm telling you, like, it was rainy and it was gross for the first quarter, but everybody was in their seats. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that stadium so full before, and I've been to countless games. I actually was in the crowd when they upset University of Houston when University of Houston was ranked. So for me, I was like, this is just a whole different vibe. It's wholly different. Go ahead. Ask a
Oh,
question.
I was going to say, yeah, the last time that I went to an SMU game, they were playing UNT, which we can talk about later. But I remember being like, I feel like I've been to South Lake Carroll High School games that had more attendance.
Oh, definitely.
And so being able to hear that makes me so happy because, like we said, when Dallas is happy, here we go.
Well, I think after Saturday's game, SMU football is Dallas's football team, at least for now. Depends on how tonight goes, but like that game was so crazy. Like SMU kept up with University of Miami through the first half. Miami was, kind of leading by either a touchdown or a field goal, but SMU stayed within shooting distance. And there were a couple like controversial things that happened in the second half. There was like a field goal that looked like it was made for SMU, but was actually called a miss. I was ready to fight somebody. I was sitting under that goalpost. And I'm like, I saw it in real life. That counts. Anyway, there was a questionable roughing the passer against Miami that put SMU in position to score that last second field goal to push it into overtime. But the thing that was the best was seeing the club takeaway celebration live. So I think it was the same guy. Picked off Carson Beck twice, once in regulation and once in overtime. I don't know if you know this, but whenever SMU has a turnover, they pop like confetti bottles of champagne and they have like the boards and it says club takeaway. That's their turnover celebration. It's the coolest thing.
I love this so much, and I'm so sad that I missed this.
Yeah, I'll post a video because it's amazing. It's so cool. It's such a good atmosphere, and I think that all stemmed from like bringing in a guy like Rhett Lashley to like be that spark plug to get people excited about SMU football again. But anyway, SMU ends up winning the game in overtime, rushing the field, taking down the goalposts. The whole time I'm in the crowd. And I'm literally that LeBron meme. Like, I can't believe this is my life. Like, that is how I felt. Like, I felt every emotion through that game. And when we finally won, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, we're not supposed to be here. We're not supposed to beat a team like Miami. But we did.
Hell yeah, you did.
Oh, I'm the happiest girl. I was on the greatest high after that game.
Yeah, man.
I love it, and I love hearing people talk about games or activities or sports that they are just so excited and passionate about. But I'm also thinking, I'm like, I wonder if this is bleeding into your optimism about the Cowboys. You're like, I've seen it happen. It's going to happen again.
That's all right.
Damn.
When you start witnessing
So
miracles, you think they happen all the time.
That's not bad. That's not a bad thing to say. Like, I feel like that's a fair point. 'Cause like, yeah, I went into that game with all the like pessimism in the world. I'm like, oh, we're gonna get our asses kicked, but it's gonna be cool to be featured on ESPN, and like, it's a different team that we've never played before, or we haven't played for in decades, you know. But I don't know. I don't think it crosses over that much. I think I have valid points when it comes to the Cowboys. It's not blind.
Oh, they're definitely valid. Yes, but like I don't know, the positivity. I'm feeling it for sure.
Could I make the same argument that your pessimism also comes from how rough a season Penn State's having?
Bro. Okay.
And I'm not trying to be a dick, and I'm really not
No,
trying
you
to be an
are absolutely
asshole.
correct. You're absolutely correct. I can 1000% see that because, like, I am usually, like, so optimistic. Like, no, it's okay. We can do this. Like, there's still a chance. Like, positivity literally used to be in my, like, top 5 strength finders, and then I think I just worked in the workplace for too long. And
That's right. You get a little
Corporate
jaded.
speak.
I got to see real people happen, and then here we are. But I don't know. I mean, obviously, a couple weeks ago, Penn State got rid of James Franklin, and so we've got Terry coming in. We got Drew Aller. I did hear one announcer call him Alar, and now I'm like all messed up in my head about what his last name is. But he's obviously hurt.
I'm
still
just
on the
gonna
side.
call him what Terry Crews calls him in that one commercial. Drew Adler. That's my first thought. Every time someone says his name, I think of that Terry Crews commercial where he's like singing that song about college football and he calls out Drew Adler by name. So
I mean, you had me at Terry Crews, so
wait, you haven't seen this commercial?
No, I haven't, but I love Terry Crews,
Oh
so
my
I'm
gosh.
in.
Okay,
Fully locked in.
noting that for
But
later.
yeah.
We'll find
New
you commercial.
interim coach, new quarterback. But the one thing that I wanted to talk about is the fact that Penn State played Ohio State. I think the spread was 17.5, and I'm like, just give us a chance. Say they won't cover, whatever. But it was 14-17 going into the second half, and I was with some friends, and they were like, so it's Ohio State, Penn State's rival. And I feel like this is a big conversation that people bring up to me all the time, like, who is Penn State's rival? Because obviously at Penn State, we hate Ohio State, we hate Michigan, but they are each other's rivals. Like, they
Right.
have the protected rivalry in this season to where Penn State, when they invited all those West Coast people into the Big Ten, they didn't protect Penn State against either of them, to where we don't play Michigan even until 26. So I don't know. I feel like there's opportunity for a true rival to come to sight, because it used to also be Pitt and we don't even play them regularly anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say I assumed Penn State's rival was Pitt because of the state thing, kind of like A&M and Texas, but they stopped playing each other when they were in different conferences. And
Yeah, and at that point, you can also argue then, does Temple matter? They don't. It's fine.
they don't.
But
know.
but then also around us, we have Rutgers. We've got Maryland. No, not contenders. I mean, obviously we're playing like trash. I have no room to say that we're a good team, but at the same time, I think we deserve a true rival, like the way that Michigan and Ohio State have their setup.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think
Rivalries
part
are
of the fun,
man.
part of the fun in college football are those like crazy rivalries that run deep, like a Texas OU, Texas A&M. For us, it's SMU and TCU. Ugh, I don't like them.
Did they win this weekend?
TCU, I don't know who they played this weekend, but they beat us earlier this season.
Yeah, I watched that one happen with some of our friends. That's a half TCU, half SMU group. So it's fun for a little while.
Right, then the real drinking starts.
I went to Fort Worth.
College
for that.
football, man.
Yeah.
The fanaticism there is a level I've not seen in any of my friends otherwise.
What defines a rival? Like, is it just proximity? Is it being on the same talent level? Is it because I feel like there's always that argument, especially like with Dallas sports teams. Like, it's hard to say like who matches up with who, because there's always been such a big talent disparity. Because Dallas will have pockets of being great and then being not so great. I don't know.
No, I think it's definitely proximity, because that makes it more fun to have both sides of the field really packed with people who care about the game and really want to watch it, and have done it for a while. I think that they definitely have to be contenders, because it's one thing to watch your favorite team like absolutely destroy the another team year over year, but then third, I think, is like a history of it. So we can't just have a rival emerge. Like, we have to have some sort of foundation to build it off of. But then also, for the sake of the rivalry, my team's got to win.
Fair. Do you guys have bad blood? Like more bad blood with Ohio State or Michigan, more so than Ohio State and Michigan have with each other?
That's
I don't
a
know.
tough one.
It's hard to say, especially in these last couple
It was
of
hard
years.
to ask.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
but the thing is, I knew what you meant. So, like, I feel like in these last couple of years, like, I don't want to ever say anything good about Ohio State, but they've been just playing at a really top notch, which is really annoying.
It's so annoying, even for those of us who are not in the Big Ten.
Yeah, and so, like, Penn State has beat Michigan a couple times, but does that matter when they're unranked?
Right.
So there's that. And I would assume that Michigan and Ohio State are looking at each other like Penn State who sometimes, because it's been so deep rooted. But I think that I will lose my train of thought before I can finish a sentence. So here we go.
Right.
Look, I'm not even drinking. What's the issue, guys?
Let me ask you this. Penn State was a college football playoff team last year. Which game was bigger? Like, which game in your season last year was, like, the one that was, like, the most exciting, the most, how do you say it? Like, yeah, like, which one were you, like, on the edge of your seat being like, oh, my God, we have to win this game. If we don't win this game, I'm going to hate this other team forever. So I'm not just asking about Ohio State and Michigan, but was there one last year that really stood out to you when you guys were, like, at the top of your game?
I mean, this is going to sound like recency bias, but the game against Notre Dame that took us out of the championship contending, I remember sitting on the edge of my seat, and I was so tense, I was sore the next day. Like, I wasn't even moving from the seat. I was just screaming at the TV with my friends. We're watching this game happen. I am holding on to every single muscle in my body, and I went to work, and I was like, I'm so sore, and I didn't exercise yesterday.
You know what? I feel the same way about Clemson, because we played Clemson in the ACC championship game last year, and because we lost that, I thought we weren't going to make the college football playoff. And we played Clemson this year in Death Valley, and we won, and I kind of felt vindicated. Like, I know neither team is good this year, but, like, I was like, I feel a whole lot better about last year all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, and even with Penn State looking for a new head coach, and they're like, Marcus Freeman said no. And I'm like, why are we interviewing him?
Ew,
He's
why?
the enemy.
Yeah. Is there anybody you would want? Like you're already like you got your eye on. You're like, I want him to come and coach my school, or her. No, him.
I don't think there's anyone that I would want to come with validity. Like, I
Okay.
think it'd just be like fun to see a couple people. I know who I don't want. It's like when the same thing when I'm going out to eat. I'm like, I know where I don't want to go, but I don't know exactly what it is that I want. I really liked when Manny Diaz was coaching with Penn State.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of fun back then. He's with Duke now, but-
Uh-huh,
so
yeah.
they're doing their thing, and I know I don't want Brian Kelly, so
No, nobody
not
does.
worried about that. I know that they were asking about Matt Rule from Nebraska.
But he just signed an extension.
There we go. And I'm like, I don't really know if there's anyone out there that I am really jazzed about. I just know who I don't like.
This was always my thing, and Tanner can agree with this. Every time there was a conversation about a new coach, I'm like, just make him young and hot. That's all I care about. Young, hot, new perspective, new face.
Mike
I
McDaniel.
was on board. No,
I like him.
I do too.
I do not.
Would I define him as young and hot?
I mean, as far as NFL coaches go,
I think like 2 years ago he was hot
yeah.
in terms of NFL coaching.
Right
but
now, now he's 3 years into cocaine, and it's like, I don't know, man.
he used to have like drug and alcohol problems.
Used to.
Yeah, I think he's been
You don't
sober for
stop.
like a year.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I mean, like you stop using, but
Yeah.
you always have a problem.
What I'm trying to say is that he's on a sobriety journey.
Ah, very good.
Yeah.
Way to go,
Yeah.
buddy. I hope everything
Like the
works
kids
out.
are doing
for
these
you.
days.
Yes.
Something like this, right?
Yeah.
The clock it. No, Mike McDaniel, his flame is down. His stock is down.
Mm.
But as an offensive coordinator, sure, go somewhere where they need you.
Yeah. And honestly, like now that UNT won also this weekend and they're on the upswing, I can see their head coach being offered like a pretty good gig, as well as their quarterback having opportunities to transfer, which I would hate to see it. I would really hate to see it. I feel like they got to stick it out. But now with all of the different, like, I don't know, trade opportunities,
I saw a post. I forgot where it was. I want to say it was like maybe Bleacher Report or something on Instagram that was like, should UNT and SMU start having a yearly game? Like it in DFW, another inner DFW rivalry. And I like saw videos of their fans. They're all so rowdy. Apparently their like student section is essentially shirtless or something. Like they are wild.
I like the crosstown game. That's super cool.
Yeah, I think that would be really fun because UNT has had seasons in the last 5 years that have been like, oh, they're pretty good. They're fun to watch. They're exciting. There's a lot of there's a good number of NFL players that came from UNT as well. So it's not like a one-off thing. Like I think they're consistently an interesting team to look out for, and I don't know. I think it would be cool. And their stadium's dope as fuck. I drove by it the other day actually. Like I went to the casino and drove by it. And I was like,
Nice.
"Oh, I didn't know this was here."
How is the casino? Are you up?
It's okay. I survived.
yeah. But no, I don't think it would hurt. And also, like, I don't know. What
I think it'd be a fun road trip to go to Denton for a day
Yes.
every so often and
Get
check out
fresh,
check out
like
a
we're
game.
21 years old again.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? I mean, that's essentially what I did in Fort Worth. I didn't go to the TCU game when we played them, but I did go to 7th and hung out there for the game.
Yeah, man.
Did I get harassed by TCU fans? I absolutely did. But I wore a jersey dress and I looked so cute.
I'm sure. I believe it.
Oh my.
We got some.
goodness.
Speaking of fits, man, you got some fits you want to talk about?
Yeah, you want to talk about our fits? I thought we were going to talk about the World Series first.
Oh, let's talk about the World Series.
Look at Tanner trying to be air traffic control.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to keep us on. the
Somebody
straight
needs
and narrow.
to.
Somebody needs to. We need help. SOS. No, the World Series just ended with the Dodgers taking it in 7 games. Outstanding baseball played on both sides. I went into this World Series, and I know we touched on it when the World Series started. I have a love-hate relationship with both the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. Like being a Rangers fan, how can you not hate the Blue Jays after everything we've been through with them? There's a reason why somebody, Rugi Odor, punched Bautista in the face.
Joey
which is
Bats.
Joey Bats in the face.
What a great
You know, I had that on a T-shirt for the longest time.
Oh, I still got mine. I've worn it on the show before.
Yes, you have.
That's right.
Um,
Never forget.
and then with the Dodgers, I was like, ugh, a repeat champ is so boring, and they're so good, and they have a high-paid roster. It's so boring. But the performance that they put on, the way that Shohei Ohtani was just completely lights out on both sides of the ball, Yamamoto pitching on no rest, and
After 96 pitches the game before, something like crazy.
how is that even possible?
Man, y'all need to check out Japanese baseball culture. It is intense. They play year-round. They pitch on no rest. It's insanity.
I mean, is that where I got all my talent from?
That's right.
But yeah, no, that is how I want every single playoff run, every championship series to go. Get it down to the final game, make it a good battle, show us the ultimate skill set that your players have to fight for every ounce and every run and every out. And it was just so fun to see. What was that? There was an 18-inning record-breaking game that was played during that
Oh my
series.
God.
Game 3 went 18 innings.
Lots of extra innings were played in this. I don't know who bet on that, but I'm sure someone did.
Someone did. Somewhere out there.
Yeah, team over, always fun. But yeah, no, it was just good. And I know that being also in Texas, we can't root for the Blue Jays. And also I am from New York, so I love all my New York teams. So it's really hard to be like, well, LA, sure. But I'm like, would I rather root for LA or Canada? So that was kind of my deciding factor. So
That's a
I'm
tough
kind
one.
of glad.
That's a real
Yeah.
And
tough
see,
one.
on that note, I'm Canadian. It should have been a no-brainer. But I kind of was just like, I'm just going to sit here and watch and see what happens.
But I feel like you're more Texan than Canadian.
for
so
sure.
there you go.
I literally have the state of Texas tattooed to my body. So
Really?
I
Let
do.
us know in the comments where you think that is.
my tramp stamp. Just kidding. It's not a tramp stamp.
Is it in barbed wire?
It also says I Heart Mom in the middle.
Right.
Right on.
Could you imagine?
But yeah, baseball season's now officially over, which also means that my October is officially over, which we know, but it feels so weird that we're already here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how fast time is flying. Wow. Words
Man.
are challenging.
You're a podcaster.
I am a very tired, over partied.
Right? This is the rebound episode. This is like, okay, guys.
You know what? We get
Taking a
one.
nap.
We get one.
For sure.
We're just really focused on the fact that the Cowboys game has already started.
That's right. Cowboys did start 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago.
And I have to
Oh,
do a thing.
they are
before the
announcing
TV.
the Thanksgiving halftime performance today.
Oh,
They
yeah?
put out a teaser video, and I'm feeling like it's gonna be posty.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That
And I'm
makes
actually
sense.
surprised he hasn't already done it before. Has he?
I'm sure he's been out there.
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, so the Thanksgiving halftime show is it's kind of like the Super Bowl halftime show. It's a really big deal to be playing halftime on Thanksgiving, whether you're playing. Originally, the Cowboys were the only ones that did this. Now Detroit's doing it too for their games.
Yeah.
But they've had some really good acts do their
Creed?
halftime
Yeah,
show.
you're right.
We love Creed.
With that guy on the bed sheets that was flying through the air, he was awesome.
Iconic, clearly.
I'm like, what was I doing on Thanksgiving? I'm like, where was I?
Well, this will be interesting because if it is Post Malone and they're playing the Kansas City Chiefs, Taylor Swift will be in the audience, and Taylor Swift and Post Malone have a song together.
That's right.
Ooh.
Not that I think she'd perform, but I just wanted to throw it out there for funsies.
But
Right.
the crowd would be excited.
The crowd would be so excited, and they show her on the Jumbotron. They're going to lose it. I saw Taylor Swift at AT&T Stadium for the
Yeah?
Reputation tour.
Did you swoon?
I definitely swooned. I bought all this snake jewelry because that was the theme of that album. And so I wore all black
Reputation?
and snake jewelry, and I thought I was the coolest person ever.
I'm like, I was really into Taylor Swift from 2006 to 2013. And then I don't think I've actually ever listened to a full album through since then. But
Really?
there are definitely some bangers out there.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah,
My wife
I'm
and
a
I went
Swiftie.
to the music video movie.
Oh, when
weeks
Life of a
ago.
Showgirl came out?
Yeah, yeah.
So did Christine and Kristen. They both went.
Oh, that's precious.
Yeah.
As I'm staring at your wife in her Taylor Swift sweatshirt over there.
That's right.
Yep.
Taylor's
Yes.
version.
We love women in pop.
That's
Hey,
right.
I'm a Swiftie. I'm a definite Swiftie.
Yeah.
All right. You know who else is also a Swiftie? Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, what?
I
Yeah.
adore her.
So we are both Sabrina Carpenter fans. When you brought this to my attention, when we were trying to figure out what to talk about today, I was like, this is a definite yes, because I follow all of her social channels and I keep track of all of her bodysuits as well.
They are just so fun and they're so cute and they're so topical that it just even makes it more exciting for me. So she just finished a 5-day concert series in New York at Madison Square Garden, and her bodysuits were just, it made my New York heart so happy. So night one, she had the blue suit with the skyline on there. Yes, I love this. This is so fun.
Yeah, this is
And
great.
Just the whole disrobing thing is just so cute. So got that New York skyline right on the middle there. And then the second night, she had a yellow and black and white checkered suit, like a typical taxi cab.
Mhm.
And she does this cute little like beep beep during the Juno.
Yes, I
Juno
saw.
pose.
I saw the Juno pose.
Apparently that was because her parents were in the audience. So
Oh.
congratulations, mom and dad. You raised such a winner. We obsessed. But yeah, I love the taxi cab. That's actually really what caught my attention, because I was like, oh, she's cute. She's doing another bodysuit. But the taxi cab, I love it. And then night 3, she had the typical that touristy thing that you see all the time, the I Heart New York, which is just like on everything. It's
the
iconic.
boots.
The boots.
The boots are so cool.
Yes, I'm like it's usually not my style, but I would want to own a pair of those.
I think you could pull that off.
I would have to wear them everywhere, obviously.
Obviously.
Just to be like super in everyone's face. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, and I don't remember what 5 was, but for 4, which was Halloween, she had a whole series of outfits. So she's got Wonder Woman. She had Barbie. Barbie
Uh-huh.
was really good. That whole matching the Barbie with the house tour song
Oh,
worked
yes.
so well. No more Mojo Dojo Casa. Just Barbie house only.
Right.
And then Bam Bam, right? No,
Fred Flintstone.
Fred Flintstone. Yes.
This is cute. This was unexpected. I
Yeah.
think this is her. This is probably my favorite one of the Halloween costumes because it's so out of the box.
I know, and I also love that all of her backup dancers had their own different types of
Yes,
costumes. So she's,
everybody
like,
was in costume.
singing to the guy from Pokemon. And
Yeah,
like,
she was singing to Ash Ketchum. I thought that was funny.
But it's just so thoughtful and so unique, and I really, really love it. That is my series of fits for the week that I want.
Out of the non-Halloween costumes, non-Halloween bodysuits, which one is your favorite?
I Heart New York. It's just
Really?
It's just such an iconic image to have that touristy, I don't know, lettering and that big little heart in the middle.
yeah.
I know that's not helpful if I say big little, but I don't know. I want that coffee mug, specifically hers.
Yes.
I want the bodysuit, which I don't think I would ever wear, but I love the idea of owning it and just being really all New York in everyone's face.
I really like the skyline one. That one popped to me. I love a good skyline. That shade of blue is perfect. When I saw this, I was like, that's so creative. Why have we never seen anything like this before?
We need to do one in that navy blue with the Dallas skyline.
I
for
was
you.
thinking
I
it.
feel like we need that.
I was thinking it, and I'll wear it to a Cowboys game. No, I'm just kidding.
Wear it all day.
Wear it
Wear
everywhere.
It's new nighttime attire,
to get
guys.
groceries.
I would. You know, they give you a discount at Tom Thumb when you wear a jersey on game day. I wonder if they would give me a discount if I wore that bodysuit.
It's nice.
Everything off. Let's go.
Let's do it. For my fit of the week, I stayed in the Halloween realm and found that Asia Wilson, one of our favorite basketball players, our WNBA star, Miss MVP herself, decided to dress as Penny Proud's friend group from the Proud family. So you've got Sticky, La Cienega, Zoe, Penny, and Dejanay. Like, not just one of them. She had to do all of them, and she pulled it off. I thought this was so creative and adorable. And who doesn't love the Proud family?
I absolutely loved the Proud Family. It was just such a fun show. I'm also just kind of disappointed that no one was like the Peanut characters from the Proud Family movie that they had. It like one, I feel like those Peanut characters terrified me, just like the thumbs from Spy Kids.
Oh my god.
It makes no sense as to why that would be scary to a child, but it was. But this whole series, just being able to get the group to do it and execute it so well, brought me a lot of joy. So I'm really glad that this was your pick.
Yeah. I mean, it's all her. It's literally her, and they just like put the images on top of each other.
Yeah,
She's
but
dressed
you're
as all
bringing
of
it to
them.
our attention today.
Well, she's incredible. That's because she is the queen of the WNBA in my eyes right now. In that same vein, real quick, as you pour our last drink, I did want to ask you while we were talking about Sabrina Carpenter, what is your favorite Sabrina Carpenter song?
House tour.
Yeah?
Yep.
Do you want to elaborate?
It's so catchy.
It's a cute metaphor.
Right. Do you want the house tour?
But you said it's not a metaphor.
Lies.
Right? She said it on the thing. I just have to believe her.
My favorite currently is Go-Go Juice. I feel like it's just so fun. It's so spunky. I love the little wordplay where it's like, how many shots in an ounce? I'm like, that's exactly a question I would ask at like 2 a.m. when I'm leaving ships.
That's funny.
Oh, shit.
Not ships.
We love ships. Shout out to
Holy-
Jackie and Jared.
Let's go record at ships.
We can record at ships. That'd be fun.
Oh,
I haven't
boy.
been to ships in a hot minute.
Can you still just order a setup? Is it still BYO Spirit?
No, they have a full bar, and Jackie and Jared will pour whatever you need for you, and they
That's
will do
great.
it in the best way possible. I'm like, I can't talk about these people enough. I'm obsessed.
Clearly.
I did my most thoughtful gift I think I've done, which I am going to brag on myself for that because I think it's a good gift that you guys can get other people. I went to ships late at night and I took a picture of the outside of the building because it's got like the neon signage,
Uh-huh.
and I turned it into a puzzle for the bartender's birthday.
Aww,
So if
that's
anybody
cute.
does not know what kind of gifts you need to get people, people love a puzzle. It's an interactive activity. You guys can do it together and get something that's like easy to store away. But I'm really proud of myself for this.
During COVID, my wife and I are big Stardew Valley fans, the little video game. So I took our little avatars and I made a little picture in the world, all pixelated and everything. And then I cut it into 9 pieces and I hid them around the house. And then I gave her the template that had the outline of all the pieces on it and said, all right, you have to find them. And that's what we did for like Valentine's Day one year.
Aw.
We just went around and found our little Stardew Valley puzzle pieces.
That's adorable.
It's sitting in the living room there now. You can see it.
I love that.
I love that so much. Tanner's wife deserves the world, so.
She does. She's
Yeah.
very sweet.
And
She
she's
made
been
us,
taking good care of us today, too.
That's right. She made us chicken pot pie soup tonight, everybody.
Which I feel like we talked about in the group chat more than we did tonight's actual script.
Yep,
so.
I agree. It was all about the soup.
That's right.
And if
That's
you
how
don't
I
know
bribe
why,
my friends to come to my house. Hey, my wife will make soup.
I'm like, if you don't know why they're talking about soup, check out last week's episode.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You can find it all on our Instagram, too. I posted the clip where we have the whole discussion because it was so funny.
It was super cute. What are we drinking here, Connie?
So this one is our third option. This is the Mock Mule.
Okay.
Cheers.
I love a ginger drink.
Oh,
Favorite one so far.
that
I
was
think
really good.
Tastes like a green tea shot.
No, it tastes better than a green tea shot.
Oh, definitely better, but like in terms of like flavor, I think it tastes like a green tea.
If it tasted like a green tea, I'd be throwing up right now.
Okay, cool. Noted. Will not make you green tea shots.
It's pretty good, man. I like it.
Yeah, the green tea shot thing, Charlie and I used to do that as our go-to for like every event ever. Like there would be nights where we'd have at least 4 or 5 in one go. And I think like about a year ago, I randomly did a green tea shot. I forgot where I was. That's how drunk I was. And I instantly thought I was going to throw up. My body was just like, no ma'am. So I do white tea shots, but I can't do green tea anymore. I like,
Why it's got to be white?
because the white ones are made with vodka.
Instead of Jameson, yes. Don't be
Why-
weird.
Why do you have to do that?
Why you gotta be weird?
It's a reflex. It's a reflex.
It's my job to make fun of white people, not yours.
Right?
I mean, we all really can.
As the resident white guy, I give everybody permission to make fun of white guys. It's so funny. I
Yes.
get so bent out of shape about it.
Speaking of, I really wish the big camera was on you to just really see the full experience of this mustache that you've been rocking.
Oh,
today.
yeah. Look at that. Get in there.
It was for a Halloween costume where I was Larry Blackman from Cameo,
Oh, yeah.
which
When-
only
when the
only-
waitress said, "Are you cosplaying the weekend as the
she
weekday?"
goes, "You're the weekday," and I was like, absolutely sick burn, dude. I'm just absolutely cooked.
Where was that waitress, and where can we find her? 'Cause
That was at Underdog when we did our episode last week.
Right.
okay, I'm like, she needs a big tip.
Right? For
She was
sure.
funny.
As
She
for
was really
Alicia,
funny.
she's very, very kind.
All right, you guys. I am fully exhausted. These mocktails were amazing. Thank you for bringing them. And thank you for hanging out with me tonight, Connie, and talking Cowboys and football and all of our things.
Oh, anytime. Happy to be here.
And Tanner, thank you for making us look and sound good and opening up your home to us.
Oh, love it.
Thank you, Cassie, for being you and so cute wherever you
Watching
went.
the backyard over here for
That's
us.
right.
You can find us at timeoutsis.com. Subscribe to our channels. We're on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify, and you can follow us on all social media platforms.
Come
Have a
talk to
great
us in
week.
Discord.
Always the Discord with you.
That's right. It's my favorite place to hang out. I don't do social media. That's where I like to hang.
Have a good week, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.